Oh yeah, welcome to ECW. Yeah, that didn't scare you away. Welcome to ECW. Here we go. Here we go. And what a way to start tonight's goddamn episode with the championship matchup. Two champions actually, but only one title is on the line. And this has not the first matchup they're going to have. I can guarantee you that right now. I can tell you that for a damn fact right now. I could see this being the beginning of their chapter, but tonight we are ready to go here. Tommy Dreamer setting up this matchup, saying my ECW champion, Kurt Angle, is going to take on the ECW Heritage Champion, Tommaso Ciampa. And the reason why I say, and that's because if the ECW Champion loses tonight, he loses his championship, Kurt Angle, then you have to see Kurt Angle will want that championship back. If Ciampa cannot beat Kurt Angle tonight, you now look at that Heritage Championship. If you're Kurt Angle and you say, let me run TNA back all over again, let me take that championship, let me start taking every single belt that's out there. And Tommaso Ciampa right now says, look, this is the first championship I've had in a while that I've got emotionally close to. I've bathed with it. I've gone to the bathroom with it. I've even doom scrolled TikTok watching it. So this title, it ain't going nowhere. But that ECW championship, that it could get some company. My Heritage Championship does need a little bit of attention when I'm not home, when I'm doing other things where my championship is not allowed. That's right, championships aren't allowed everywhere. It's just ask your local Applebee's. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we're digressing here. We're getting away from the subject. As Ciampa and Kurt Angle again could be the first of many. The outcome definitely hits different universes, different stories that it goes into. If Ciampa wins, he becomes a double champion. Kurt Angle definitely wants to get that championship back. Then does it become a double? Does it become this? Kurt Angle beats Ciampa. Kurt Angle might say, fuck it, let's do this. Let's take that belt too. And again, with WrestlePalooza on the horizon, no matches announced yet. Crazy. I don't know how we're expected to sell that stadium with no matches announced, but we're doing it based on the name. And look at our ECW championship. Great creations from online, by the way. Great community creations out there so far in the beginning life cycle of this game right here.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Action Champion, Kurt Angle.
I'm ready for this. The crowd here tonight are ready for it. And this is the beautiful thing about ECW. We run small venues like this, but we can also run the big ones too. With this backing up now in the TKO board here, and the WWE network here, and all this beautiful stuff that's going on here. What a way to go. You know how the Universe Mode goes. I'll show you some of the highlights, some matches. I'll show you the end of the matches so that way we get to it. But here we go. Ciampa and Angle again. I think the first of many to come. I wouldn't be surprised if these two go at it at WrestlePalooza. These two are very talented individuals. Don't get me wrong about it. But Kurt Angle starting this matchup, he dominated. He took the ground game. He did what he had to do. And look at Kurt again, seeing what Ciampa can endure and what kind of game plan Ciampa was looking for. Again, Kurt Angle, he studies, but when he gets in that ring, he knows that planning, that game plan is gone to the side. And right now, Ciampa now takes control of this matchup here with Kurt Angle. And again, Ciampa said he came to ECW, not WCW, because he thought ECW is more of his kind of territory. So he's a black and gold kind of aesthetic of NXT. So anything is possible. Kurt Angle with that suplex right there, looking for the pin right here, looking to get the win this quick. Damn, disrespectfulness from Kurt Angle. But again, you have to earn that level of respect from Kurt Angle. The many men he's defeated in his career, Hall of Famers, legends of the sports. Kurt Angle, a legend himself, one of a kind athlete as well, cannot be duplicated. But Ciampa here on the going to the outside. Ciampa willing to risk it. Oh, look at that DDT. Hurts him just as much as Angle, but he knows that if he can hit those heads on Kurt Angle, that neck of Kurt Angle is not going to be able to last. But Kurt taking the moonsaults and saying, I'm going to do all the moonsaults I can do tonight. I'm able to go for it. And Kurt right here with an elbow to the back, but Ciampa quick again, quick to stop it again. And maybe Ciampa wants a longer match with Kurt Angle. Yeah, Kurt Angle can go. But again, eventually over time, it does get to you. It does get the better of you. And Ciampa right now ready to close it out with a big knee right there. Ciampa. But Kurt Angle gets up with disrespectful intentions. They're telling Ciampa that's not enough to take me down. And Angle, peak Angle right there. Hitting it. That moonsault right for the win. And it's a game. Oh, Ciampa kicks out the Heritage Champion. Doing what he needs to do. And now here comes Kurt. Kurt with the closer. Kurt is going to win this. Kurt with the ankle lock. And this is taking down many. And now Ciampa says not tonight. Not me. What's already been a fantastic matchup here for the ECW Championship, the ECW Undisputed Championship. And a dropping on the back of Kurt's neck. But here we go. Kurt with a big time forearm and a shot that might have concussed and might have dazed Ciampa. And that suplex is good enough here tonight. Kurt with the win here tonight. Feel like we still got a lot more to explore. I feel like there's still much more to go between Kurt and Tommaso Ciampa. But here it is. Kurt Angle victorious, retains the ECW Championship. What does WrestlePalooza look like for Kurt Angle? What does it look like for Tommaso Ciampa? On the horizon, we're getting close to it. Next week, actually, that's when we plan on having it. But now we move to some tag team action here with the Wyatt Sicks, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis sizing up right here. And not against the Street Profits. Not against the Street Profits. It is Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits in this match. Montez said, look, I came to ECW with Angelo because we're going to do single things. But right now, Mark Henry, who they've enlisted the help of, said, we want to get mentored by you. We want to become a world champion like you were. So now Mark Henry here, testing to see, going in that ring with the Street Profits. Mark Henry said, hey, look, I've seen what they can do. They're countless tag team championships. I've seen it all. But singles is a different level. I want to see if they have that killer instinct in them. And yeah, I'm in the ring. I'm in the ring fighting, but they're going to do most of the work here for me because I want to see them and see if they can handle this. We'll see what the singles division looks like for the Street Profits here in ECW. Will Montez and Angelo, will they be able to come through it? Will Dawkins and Ford be able to do that here? But right now in a tag team matchup again, the Wyatt Sicks are no jokes. They are no thing to be played with. Definitely a tag team that if you don't watch yourself, you could be in a world of hurt and you could be feeling all that pain. And here comes the takedown by Dexter Lumis again. And now Mark Henry, when he gets in the ring, look at this though. Dexter Lumis going right after him. And that was the game plan of the Wyatts. The game plan was to keep going at Mark Henry. Don't let him breathe. Just keep attacking him because you cannot let a man this size, a man this experience, have one up on you because he will destroy you and he will wreck you. There's a reason why it's called the Hall of Pain. And now double teaming it here. Dawkins, I'm so used to saying Dawkins and Ford. Now Dawkins and Henry right there. And a power bomb that drops Gacy right there. This was Mark Henry now saying, look, this is what I've got. That's what you guys are going to get. You guys are going to become killers like I am and become a world champion. Again, the man that fooled the world by fake retirement and that pink salmon and that salmon jacket. Great jacket, by the way. Great fashion. Great style, honestly. Like, I honestly... I had to go out and buy myself one, but I could not look as good as Mark Henry did, man. That dude was rocking it. And here we go, Joe and Dexter right there, hoping for the win there, but a save there. And now look at Lumis again, back to the attack of Mark Henry just trying to put him down, but his arms, that is not, your arms are not big enough to wrap that man. That's a beef man. That's a man that should be going for the Arby's Championship, a title of all about the beef and all about the meats. That's the title I'm still waiting to see on Community Creations. I will not let that go. I will not let that go. I need that Arby's Championship sponsored by Arby's. That's what we need. And a big splash there. And again, dropping all of that onto Loomis. And Mark Henry said, okay, I think you're approved. I think you're approved. But will we see Henry next week with Ford or what's going to happen? But for now, there's a win there for Dawkins and Henry, and the approval is in the key for Mark Henry. Next match is just what ECW can be and will be. It's a dumpster match. That's right. Mr. Iguana from AAA has taken a challenge here by Doink the Clown, who says, hey, my balloon animals are better than La Yesca. And Mr. Iguana, obviously, that's an insult to him. Slap to the face. This is like slapping his mother to the face. So Mr. Iguana went out and said, hey, you know what? Those are your pets right there. Those are, and he popped them. He popped them. Can you believe that he popped Doink's balloon animals? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. And due to that action, Tommy Dreamer, he put a security detail on La Yesca because he does not want any more crimes against these animals, against these he doesn't want that at all. He doesn't want that happening. He wants to make sure everybody's safe. So he said, tonight you guys are going to settle this beef once and for all in a dumpster match. And Mr. Iguana told him, I'm good with that. That's where I put his balloon animals once I killed them. Ah, Jesus, that was a terrible part. That was awful. But this match, definitely a blood feud here between Doink the Clown and Mr. Iguana. And it's coming to a head here in the dumpster match. And Doink setting up the dumpster. I think he wants to bury him in there and leave him in there for the rest of his life if he could. Doink the Clown, Mr. Iguana. Who would have thought this would have been the matchup that fed ECW for years? And big time elbow there from Iguana. Iguana rolling this one up right here. Mr. Iguana again has more high risk moves. Again, the luchador style will be placed into it. Doink, though, has a more ground-based kind of game right now, and he will continue to work on that one as Doink the Clown already looking to put Iguana in there. Mr. Iguana in trouble. There he goes, rolling into it. My goodness gracious, I think I see one of the balloon animals in there. Oh, my God. No, that's just a cotton. Whoa, okay. PG, we keep PG here. It's not a prophylactic. What are we talking about here? And Mr. Iguana saving himself right there as Doink the Clown says, look at this, I'm trapped. Ha 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 ha. Here we are in ECW, baby. And Mr. Iguana again using the luchador style to help him out. And again, Doink maybe hasn't seen many people like this, like Mr. Iguana. And what has been a good matchup so far. He misses that clothesline. There's been counters. And look at Iguana smacking him. And look at Iguana just willing to throw his body in this kind of matchup. Again, this is for the safety of La Yesca. Because if he is down, he's locked up in a dumpster. What's not to say Doink goes to these security guards, puts them in a box like a mime, and confuses them. And next thing you know, they can't get out of that box. They can't get out of the invisible box. And then he gets his hands on La Yesca. And now there will definitely be revenge on the mind of Doink. But right now, Mr. Iguana trying to avoid that right now in this dumpster match. But again, the closeness of getting that dumpster lid closed on you. Normally, I wouldn't have a problem going into the dumpster because usually trash pandas are in there, but not this one. This one has no trash pandas in there. I know. We're devastated. We wish we had trash pandas, but we don't have trash pandas in there. And why don't we have trash pandas? Because we couldn't afford the trash pandas. Honestly, we couldn't afford the graphics for it. That's something we couldn't do neither. It's more complicated than it seems. But if you want a trash panda, just go to your local garbage truck or garbage can, and you might find a dumpster right there. You might find a trash panda in there. Not condoning that you go up and pet it. I'm just saying you can watch it. Unless you want to feel comfortable in the safety of your own home, then do it on your phone. It's much easier that way. as Doink the Clown right now and Mr. Iguana are about to battle this out. Here comes Doink, Doink, Doink. Doink the Clown, and Iguana gets out of that one. Iguana now. Look at the Mr. Iguana again. For as much as we like to kid around with Mr. Iguana, he can go in that ring, and he is trying to put the lid down to Doink, but Doink is getting back up. Doink is saying, "No, you're not closing this goddamn lid on me." And Iguana's like, "I'm closing it on you. I'm closing it with you and your balloon animals in there. You and your balloon animals are done." But no, Doink able to find a way out of that one right there as Mr. Iguana gets that turned around now on Doink again. Back to this ground game, and oh, he just threw him right into the trash can, head first into the trash can. Jesus. I knew this was a blood feud, man. I knew it would eventually reach to this point where you don't care about the other person's safety one bit. You don't care if they get concussed, if they can't remember anything. You just care about pure carnage and damage, and that's what Doink is up to here tonight. And just sits on him. Honestly, who just sits on you like that nowadays? Now, I mean, some people pay for it, but not me. No, not me. Doink the Clown right there. I think someone's busted open. I can't see it. See, I saw blood. I don't know if it was from Doink or if it was from Mr. Iguana, but I guess as the match goes on, that will start cutting him open and we'll see a little bit more. But look at Mr. Iguana. Smooth, man. Smooth in the ring. And maybe once he passes this test of Doink, he might get into the next step of his ECW career. Or hell, maybe even Doink, if he gets past Mr. Iguana here, maybe he gets into the next step again. That Heritage Championship is open there. And again, the blood feud. Oh, Doink saying, "No, you're not closing this trash can on me. You ain't doing this on me. You ain't closing this trash can on me, son." And Mr. Iguana's like, "I got to close this trash can." No trash can has been closed yet. And we continue the match. Look at the way he's stretching him. But the thing Doink doesn't know, Mr. Iguana's a lizard. He likes to stretch like this. This is how he wakes up. It's how he licks himself. Wait, iguanas don't lick themselves? I got the wrong animal then. Jesus. I gotta go back to the drawing board. And then Mr. Iguana here. Back to it again. I'm telling you, there is a serious side to Mr. Iguana. There is a side that competes into it. And look at that speed and athletic ability of Mr. Iguana. And Mr. Iguana back to it again. Here he comes. Damn. That hurt me. That hurt my hand. I don't know why it hurt my hand. I'm just sitting here watching this. Jesus. Well, I guess I felt it. And now Mr. Iguana looking to throw Doink in. And with that big smack across the chest and all the offense that Mr. Iguana has created, we could be looking at the casket, at the basket. We could be looking at the dumpster. Lid closed. He closed the lid of the dumpster. He did it. Unlike in my living arrangements, the dumpster is closed. And Mr. Iguana wins. Yelayeska is safe. Doink is locked in that trash can. Take it out. Let's send it out. What a 5-star classic. 6-star classic in my eyes. 6-star, 7, 8, 10, 9 stars. We'll go with it. And now that match has passed, now we have the Tag Team Championships on the line. What a night it is here tonight on ECW, baby. What a night. Uglies are the ECW Tag Team Champions for a reason. They are the Tag Team Champions, about to face Punkhausen. That's right, Punkhausen, the squad of Punkhausen here, who were just a dream because Danhausen told Punk, "Hey, I'm going to curse you if you don't tag up with me because I want to be a champion." Punk said, "Fuck it, I'm back here. I'm in the backstage area. Why not?" They won a couple matches. Here they are now. Look at them now. Look at them now. Here we go, as this is a Tag Team Championship matchup. Thanks to Tommy Dreamer, Bubble Ray, Bully Ray. Pretty much said this is the stupidest idea ever that Tommy Dreamer has had, and he has had plenty of them. But I will defend my championship because that's what I do. We get paid. We get paid off the merch. We get paid, obviously. So they're going to have this tag team matchup right here. All out goes, you know, ECW style. It's just anything goes, any type of situation that they want to do. They're more than welcome to grab whatever weapons they want to grab. And Punk went for it already, looking to close him out. And Bubba right there, quick to say, no, I don't think so. I don't think so right there. As the tag team championships are on the line, again, getting impressive wins thanks to Danhausen's cursing abilities and thanks to CM Punk's ability in the ring. And going straight down there, Punk had a trouble right there with Devon. And again, a team that built off of just doing it so he doesn't get cursed. It's you know, it's what it is. Danhausen now said, hey, look, I won't curse you unless we lose the titles. Then maybe we'll talk about that. Unless you have money, human money, not animal money. Then maybe we'll talk again. And I think Punk has a good amount of that money from his deal here in WWE. So I don't think he'll be in any trouble about getting cursed. But Danhausen still hasn't cursed the Dudleys neither. I think he could have cursed them before the title match, but he chose not to. He's very choosy on who he decides to put the curse on right here. But look at Bubba right there, straight out flying to the outside. The table did not get used there. The crowd want the table. They have the table out here. Will they use the table? Will this powerbomb? Will you ever wear wigs? Will the table be used? No. No, it will not be used there. It will not be used just yet, as this is what the Dudleys are known for, and this is what the crowd paid to see when they came to see the Dudleys. They want to see the tables used. They want to see, even though they love Punk and Danhausen, they love Punkhausen. We'll see. Punkhausen syndrome, actually. That's what this is. And a save right there by Bubba. And Bubba with the cutter right there. The Bubba cutter right there. And maybe enough to get the win already. Already trying to get the win. Rolling up like he's been in a 17-hour fight. And oh, there's a kick out by Danhausen. But now look at Punk trying to switch the momentum. Trying to change it up here right here. And again, that's the one thing here, unfortunately, for Punk and Danhausen. They don't have the experience, the Dudleys, a team that's won championships to every company they've gone to, and they're back here in ECW doing what they need to do. And just a week before WrestlePalooza, we're having this huge tag team championship matchup. I don't know if Tommy Dreamer's crazy or what he has planned after this, but definitely, oh, powerbomb. Definitely the way the script goes, I think it's Danhausen and Punkhausen syndrome. They're here to win. The script says they're taking it here tonight. But the Dudleys have other ideas. They don't want to lose those tag team championships. They want to show that they're still the most dominant tag team in the world today. And they ain't afraid to say that. And here we go. Punkhausen with the DDT there. Look at Danhausen with those tacks all over his body. And luckily for Devon, he's wearing a shirt. And well, luckily for all of them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around. It's my MO, man. It's my MO. I don't want to get beat up. Definitely will beat me up. Fucking put me through a table too. Why the fuck not? You know, just to hurt. And Punk taking that. Oh, he went for a flying knee there. Onto the tax. Crazy, Punk. Crazy. Going for that pin. Maybe the win. Maybe the championships. No. The titles are still not coming to Punk. That's Punk there trying to go after Bubba. And Bubba cutter again. Danhausen getting pinned. And now Punk says, I'm breaking that up, man. And taking Punk out of the equation with a big Bubba bomb from the top. That's an all backdrop right there. And the Dudleys retain their tag team championships. All it took was a pin here. Punk was put outside of the question right there. But look at the aftermath. Devon busted open, tacks all over him. Punk's got some tacks. Danhausen definitely has some tanks. What will happen next? What will the next challenge be for the Dudleys in their ECW Tag Team reign? And up next, it is a women's tag team matchup. And a couple ladies who are part of the 2K experience are in the ring waiting for the Evolve champion, Nikita Lyons. And she said, look, I'm on Evolve, I'm on NXT, I'm on Main Event, Velocity, I'm on every single show you can think of, but I'm here to get better. And Zelina Vega says, hey, look, ECW needs someone to take that next step for the women's division. That's going to be me. I've got that style. I've got that mentality of ECW. And we'll see how it goes here, as this is going to be the tag team right here. Oh! Oh, I did that once, and I've never been the same again. That made me realize I could never do a spring. That's a crazy ass move. That's hard to do, right? That's a difficult ass move to do. All right, here we go. This tag team matchup has been what ECW is looking forward to. And again, there is only one set of women's champions in all of the WWE. It's a decision that has been made across all of them. And it's a good decision, I guess. It gets everybody different spots, and it's a lot of different matches that we can see for the championship. And I think that's a good decision based on it. I mean, we have multiple men's tag team champions, but we'll see how long that goes for. There's definitely talks of bringing down some belts here and there, but maybe not. We'll see what happens right now. And now again, just smacking her across the head, smacking him across the head. Why are you smacking him like that? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, trying to grab the tacks out of her hand. Jane says, I'm going to take this one here, roll you up right here, impressive right here. The veteran off the indie scenes here on ECW. She's not. Tommy Dreamer says, look, she has a kind of contract, but not a full contract. But she gets paid well for her appearances here and there. She can work other places as well, too. Just don't get injured, which you can't really control that. But still, there's definitely looking for a fighting chance to get a contract here, but definitely someone who can be a regular here on ECW, especially with the growing scene of the women's division. What a turnaround by Melly the Fan. She hit you with that one. That was impressive right there on the Evolve Women's Champion, and you never know. Again, tossing Zelina onto the ladder like that. Jesus. And here comes Jane coming through. I think we just missed it. Man, what was going on? Melly's going to take the win, but there's broken chaos on the outside. Melly Fanny got the win with Jane. And again, maybe they're like, hey, we're all we got with each other. We got to take each other, and we got to get to the next level with each other, because that's all we got. So who knows? This could be a new pairing of a team that could be on the verge of it all. I mean, the Evolve Women's Champion wasn't able to get the win. She got pinned. And maybe Melly might be that one to get a challenge out of now. Tommy Dreamer can go to Evolve and talk to Timothy Thatcher about it and be like, hey, your champion got pinned by someone who's not even on contract at ECW. Let's maybe talk about that here. Let's talk about it. Oh, here we go. ECW back at it again, as we saw probably the birth of a new tag team. And Melly Fan and Jane, we're looking at possibly the revival of the Monster Abyss. And what's going to be the showcase? A showcase of, you want to have a chance, you want to do what you can do, go ahead and do it. Here is the ECW Viral Champion. That's right, we don't have a TV champion here. We got a Virals champion. We thought about the stream title, the ECW Stream Championship, but then it sounds like you got to go take a stream yourself. But so it is a viral, because viral is a lot better, because viral infections are happening as well. And that's what we're trying to become, a viral infection. Idiot. That's me. Chris Saban, one half of the tag team champions in WWE, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions involved in this matchup. And again, this is a great outlet for those tag team wrestlers who don't just want to get put into that box of being a tag team guy. Chris Saban, who's held the TNA World Championship before, he's been an X Division champion as well. Definitely wants to showcase his singles abilities here, and by doing it here on ECW, maybe says, "Hey, Nick Aldis, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Intercontinental Championships. Let's talk about that." But Cole Quinn right now says, "I'm the Viral Champion. This is my kind of matchup. I'm Cole Quinn. I've been on this series for a while." And Sandman right now getting the pin, getting taken care of. Oh, the save right there by the man known to everybody as the future of the business, Cole Quinn. Abyss right here with the pinfall on Chris Saban again. Abyss and Chris Saban have worked together in the same locker room in TNA, but Abyss right now is trying to make his comeback return into it, and the Monster, if he can tap into that, definitely could become one of the most dangerous men known in the WWE roster. And look at this right here. Chris Saban's looking to take out the champ on the bar. On it. He's taking him out right there. On the pins right there. On the tacks right there. The tacks were on the display. You can see it on the back. Again, the tacks have been in the display. And again, ECW favorite now will be the tacks here. And again, most ECW matches, many of all, will be Extreme Rules led. This is the default setting for ECW. Pile driver by a man who's an ECW original. The Sandman. Getting the pin broken up there by Cole Quinn. Cole Quinn said, hey, look, I know he's an ECW original, but I'm the ECW future. That's why I'm the champion. That's why I'm the viral champion. And he says, a match like this will always make me go viral. I've always been viral, by the way. That's something I've always been. But now as a champion, why not? You got to watch out when you call yourself the viral champion. There's another guy who's out there that's pretty viral that might try to step into this. Logan Paul, you know. The ECW fans would not like him much here. But, again, championships are championships. And there comes more tacks. Something that Abyss loves are the tacks. That's something he's made a career of. So he feels right at home when you put more tacks into it. That's definitely what you want to do when you're fighting a monster. Definitely. That's what you want to do. And the takedown right there. Oh, but Sandman able to grab the leg again of Abyss. And again, Abyss still probably a little rusty. It takes time, especially when you've been years away from it, doing the backstage role, doing other little situations like that. They were able to tame the monster a little bit, gave him some medication, put him into it, but now the monster has been unleashed, and he's back out of this right here. And Sandman now, it's got Chris Saban. Cole Quinn just watches from the sideline, watches the damage that's being done right here. And Saban says, I got you, Sandman. You're done here. Sandman's in trouble. Chris Saban. And, oh, Abyss tossing Cole Quinn. I think Saban sees that it's Abyss. And look at Abyss telling Sandman, I'm going to get rid of him. Oh, God. Look at this ability of just ice him up like that and break his back. And Chris Saban says, that's the monster Abyss that I knew in TNA. And he's like, I'm going to try to step up to you here. And he steps up to him with the DDT onto the tacks, baby. He hurts just as bad, but damn, that one right into your face. Maybe his eyes, I'm not sure. I can't really tell. But Cole Quinn went for a knee, nothing there. Good thing he has padding to avoid any of the attacks getting into his knee. Sandman has no padding. That man's just wearing pants and a shirt and a towel. Towel to take off the sweat, or what is it to? What's the towel for? And now Saban. Oh, Saban getting tossed to the outside on the ladder. That ladder's been very popular. That position's been very popular here tonight. People have gone through it. Abyss, Black Hole, taps. God, look at the back of the Sandman. That's just a cottage shirt. They got through, but there's Cole Quinn to make the save and not going to lose. This is a non-title matchup, but he ran in there like this is a title matchup. And Abyss with the big boot. Cole Quinn. And now Sandman again with that pile driver onto Chris Saban. Oh, look at the back. Just all of those tacks, man. And Abyss went down. But look at this. Look at this. Oh, Chris Saban got saved there by Sandman as Cole Quinn was going to try to take advantage of the down Saban. And Sandman says, I'm running up high. Leg drop. Leg drop. Nothing at all there. And now Sandman now trying to throw a punch there. Nothing there for him. Abyss now. Abyss with the takedown. Abyss dealing with the Sandman. Cole Quinn just came out of nowhere, hit him with the back of the head with the super kick. My God, man. And that was quite the suplex, using the ropes, using the pain of the ropes there. Cole Quinn got from, I think Sandman saved him. I think he broke it up, ref. Cole Quinn's like, I got him in my pocket. I'm a champion. This is what I can do. This is my influence. I'm the viral champion. Do you not get about influence? The Cole Quinn influence has arrived here tonight in front of these lovely people here tonight, here with the disco ball up top right there. ECW's Cole Quinn gets the win, baby. Next match, Damian Priest and Xavier Woods going right at it right here. Damian Priest says, look, ECW is a new land for me. It's another place I can conquer. I've been a world champion before, been a tag team champion before, been a North American champion. So now this is a new territory for me to figure it out and get it. And I'm going to figure that out here tonight in my first matchup against Xavier Woods. And Xavier Woods, who's been a tag team guy for the last decade, but he is definitely not someone to be slept on. Definitely can do his own in in the singles realm as well, and he's here to prove it here on ECW. He said, hey, look, when the opportunity came through, I kept calling. They told me, just wait, we have other people right now. And I'm like, no, you cannot pass me up. And now that Tommy Dreamer was able to talk Adam Pearce into this, he's got Xavier Woods open to this now. Xavier Woods is open to be part of the ECW roster, but at the same time, so is Damian Priest. So both the men, god damn, he flew onto that ladder. I don't see any chance or any way Xavier Woods gets out of this anymore. And Damian Priest is enjoying the fact that he's got these tacks in his hands, freeing a little bit. But Xavier Woods and Damian Priest both making their ECW debut tonight. It's been pretty wild. It's been pretty good, pretty crazy, as both guys are fighting it. But right now, Damian Priest had control of it. And look at Xavier Woods. What the hell is this? What the hell is even that? He did it on one leg. Daddy, chill. Damn. I don't even know what that was or how do I call that, but that's what I'm talking about. That's the Xavier Woods I think we've been itching to see, and seeing what he can do in the singles realm. And here on ECW, he's got that possibility to build it up. And now look at this DDT. We haven't fully seen that realm of Xavier Woods here. We've seen Kofi as a singles competitor. He's been a WWE champion. We saw Big E, a WWE champion. Maybe Xavier Woods says, you know what, I want to get into that realm. Let me start right now. Let me start this up real quick and get there and remind people how good I can possibly be. And now Damian Priest, yet again, a win over a former world champion definitely gets you in that talking point. It gets you in that realm of it. But right now, Damian Priest going, just tossing like yesterday's garbage. Again, no matches have been announced for WrestlePalooza yet. We are almost a week away from it. Tommy Dreamer says, don't worry about it. I've got the announcements coming up eventually. I've already got the matches I want. We saw some people in here tonight on the show that will be part of that WrestlePalooza matchup. And I told him, how many matches? He's like, don't worry about it. It's going to be a festival. It's a palooza. That's what it's all about, right? A palooza is a palooza. That's what happens. On a palooza, you have multiple matches. And taking him down right onto the tacks right there. Now Xavier Woods busts open from the tacks right there. But look at Xavier Woods. I think the blood might have helped him out. I think the blood might have woken him up. And I think this is what we needed to see from Xavier Woods. And the ladder is back out on full display. He says, look, I got put through one already. I'm willing to put Damian Priest through one and give him his lick back right here. As Damian Priest with the tacks yet again. These people tonight are really loving the tacks. The tacks are an industry favorite here tonight on ECW. It's all about the tacks here. And takedown onto the tacks. Damian Priest taking the straps down. This could be the match. And it's not the match. It's not the match. Not the match yet. It's Damian Priest lifting up Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods in trouble. What the hell is even... Oh my God, from the top rope onto the tacks. South of heaven. It is game. Damian Priest with an impressive move from the top rope, the south of heaven, from the top onto Xavier Woods. I don't think many of men would kick out. What an impressive outing by Xavier Woods here tonight. That was impressive. That was a great outing by both men. Damian Priest gets the win, but cannot discount anything that Xavier Woods did in the last one. Now we have a tag team matchup. You're not seeing doubles. This is what happened on SmackDown as well. A tag team matchup between the War Raiders and the MFTs, but a little different matchup this time, as the War Raiders will not be dealing with Tama Tonga and Tangaloa. They'll be dealing with JC Mateo and Tala Tonga. This is a tag team feud that is all about positioning for the tag team championships. The titles that the Motor City Machine Guns have, the titles that the Dudleys have. Those are titles that these teams want to possess and want to get. If you could become a double tag team champion, why not? And look at these dudes. Look at Eric just jumping off of it. Ivar and Eric, both of them. Sorry, that was Ivar who did the jump. My bad. I'm apologizing for that. That was a missed call by me. But we'll move on. We'll digress from that. We'll do it like Taz. I digress. Now Eric is in the ring with JC Mateo. Two beef two strong dudes. Again, like I said, this is New Japan flavor and attitude, man. These men have been at New Japan. These men have seen it over there. They've seen the Japanese style tag team, and they're bringing it here to ECW. They brought it to SmackDown. Now they're bringing it here. And the Dudley's probably on the backstage monitor right now watching this matchup, seeing these two big teams. Maybe one of these two teams could be contending for the Tag Team Championships at WrestlePalooza. We don't know yet. Again, Tommy Dreamer's keeping that card very close to the vest. It is WrestlePalooza. And right now, Ivar on the outside dealing with Mateo. Mateo drops him down. Eric is dealing with Talatonga now. That's a big... He brings him in. What are you crazy, man? Are you crazy for bringing him in? Don't do that. The rest of the MFTs have been tossed out of ringside here tonight. Solo Sikoa said, look, I'm on ECW. I'm not here to compete, though. I'm not crazy enough to get taxed on my face or my back. I'm not that guy. But the other guys on my team, they could do it. They could do that part. That's what they're up about. It's all about family, right, guys? Solo right now is going to outcast himself from his own group. His own group that he leads. He's gonna outcast himself from that. And look at that suplex to JC Mateo on the outside. JC Mateo is a guy I'm definitely interested to see if he can get that solo. If he can get that solo, the solo matches here on ECW. We've seen what he can do on the outside world. We've seen his ability. The former Jeff Cobb, I would definitely be interested to see if he can rise the realm, he can rise the ranks up here on ECW. Definitely would be interested. Same with Talatonga. This guy, that tall motherfucker. And they're going to get the win by countouts, and they're okay with that. The MFTs are okay with that, and Solo's back in here. They're back in there. Wow, you're going to get a countout win here tonight. They've been getting wins, and it hasn't been decisive yet. But they're getting wins, I guess. I wouldn't give them a title matchup. But, again, I'm not Tommy Dreamer and I'm not Nick Aldis. They make the choices. And Solo, again, at the center, taking the whole look like he's the one that did all the work. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff here tonight. As we've got into our main event match of the night, the Fiend is out here. And the Fiend exclusive to ECW. Nowhere else will you see the Fiend on our universe mode. Not the ECW champion. Lost his title to Kurt Angle. When Kurt Angle came back, ready to fight, ready to go. And he took it to the Fiend in what was a hellish rivalry. The Fiend now focused on reclaiming that gold. But there's definitely challengers. There's definitely men who want that, like Bronson Reed, sent out here by the Vision to claim the championship. Bring it to the Vision. They told him, go out there, take that championship, bring it to us. And well, got it. And a man who could be the face of ECW, Aleister Black. I think he embodies what this new ECW is all about. What it's all about is what Aleister's all about. In the ring, technically sound. In the ring, very good in the ring. Great matches, great fights. That character of his, he's definitely one of a kind. Don't know what to expect from him at all. So I definitely think this guy has potential to be the face of ECW. We just don't know right now what any of these men's future are for WrestlePalooza. I know that this match definitely will carry a lot of weight for Tommy Dreamer to see the rankings for the ECW Championship. You got to sell WrestlePalooza, my guy. And oh, rolling him up, trying to get the win right here. This is the main event here on ECW. And again, like I've told you before in the past, we sometimes do highlights of some matches. Sometimes we'll show you the last couple minutes of a matchup. That's just how we go. When we have some fun, we talk some stupid stuff, and we tell a little bit of stories here and there. Not the greatest stories of all time, but I love it. I love it because I love the competition. And Aleister Black here. I mean, we had a pretty good story earlier with Mr. Iguana and Doink the Clown. And now we have this here boiling at the Fiend. The Fiend wants to regain back his championship and go back at it with Kurt Angle and close that out. I mean, they had 3 matches. They had 3 matches. The one where Kurt won. The one where the Fiend just made Kurt Angle pass out and he couldn't compete anymore. So the championship was gained back to the Fiend because of that. And then the match where Kurt Angle, somehow he made the Fiend. That's right. He made him somehow, some way tap out. I won't go into details about that, but It was a hell of a fight. So I know the Fiend wants to get that back on Kurt Angle, wants to get back that, because the Fiend right now says, I've never done that, and I'll never do it again. I'll never be defeated like that. Now the Fiend, there was a fireball tossed in there by Aleister Black to Bronson Reed. Again, this is ECW. The ref is just there to make the countouts, and that's all he's there for. And a black mass kick to the Fiend, already looking to close it out. And now the Fiend is able to kick out of this one. Bronson Reed says, okay, you're throwing fireballs out here. Oh, the spinning kick got Bronson Reed out of it. And Mr. Black again, the speed. Look at, oh no, he's back out there. He's like, I'm good. He's just shaking it off, but I think that's all adrenaline just going through Bronson Reed's face right now. I mean, you just almost got lit on fire. Why wouldn't that wake you up somehow? And big double knees by Aleister Black, and down to that sit down, man. Just, that's talent. I can't even sit down that comfortably like that. That's talent right there from Aleister Black, and right now he's taking full control of this one, and to the double knees, and again, the style pose right there, the sit down style right there with both legs like that. Crazy, man. Just showing off here. And if you could take down the Fiend here tonight and Bronson Reed, I don't see why this man is not next in line for the ECW Championship. As right now, the Fiend, he got out of the way of that one. As the fight right now, again, triple threat matchup. Your plans don't really exist in this one, man. You think you can take them all both at one time? No, you cannot. You cannot. If you do that, you ain't gonna make it that long in this matchup. And then it becomes a singles matchup between the other two guys, because you're on the outside crying for pain because you just went all out. And look at Aleister. Oh, Aleister thinks he's thinking of the jump, and he's gonna make the jump onto Bronson Reed. I think he got some of the Fiend too with that double knee, and a kick out though by Bronson. Double kick out right there. This is a hell of a night here tonight. It's been here on ECW as we are on the road to WrestlePalooza next week. No matches yet scheduled. We will see what happens. We will see what goes down for WrestlePalooza. And Aleister Black, big kicks, big DDT there. Big knee, nothing at all there for him. And now Black and the Fiend toss to the outside. It's Aleister Black on the inside. Bronson Reed on the side over there. I think he's got eyes on the back of his head because he saw Bronson coming in. And now Reed in trouble. A member of the Vision, though. Here he is to prove something to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman said, look, I'm going to have nothing to do with ECW. It's my creation. Yes, I created it. But I want Bronson Reed to go over there and take that championship, because it's been too long since I've interfered in there, and I'm not going yet. I'm not going. I'm special appearance. They got to pay me a lot of money for me to get there either way. So either way, I'm going to send Bronson to bring me that ECW championship. I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to kill it right off the bat, just like it should have been killed. And right now, takedown right there by the Fiend. The Fiend back to it again. He has got him on something here. And the Fiend, he's looking to close it out right here. Looking to put Aleister Black down. Holy hell, my guy. Aleister getting up, and look at the Fiend beating on him. Sister Abigail, good night. He's done, but what is Bronson on the outside doing? He's doing too much taunting while the Fiend is in the inside of the ring. Black kicks out. Aleister Black kicks out of that one. This here, Bronson dropping it all on the Fiend. That's a big boy. That's a big boy coming at you. Oh, god damn it. As long as he doesn't drop a tsunami on us, I think we're good. Aleister Black in the way right here. I think it's time for a tsunami. Black gets out of that tsunami. That's the smartest thing you could have done all night. And Black with his big kick, double knee right there. But Wyatt, Bronson was trying to pick up the knees of all Black mass onto the Fiend. That just came out of nowhere. Black, and it's a win for Aleister Black. It's a win. It's a win for Aleister Black with that Black mass kick out of nowhere, man. Big time win. The future of ECW, possibly. I don't know. Again, waiting on Tommy Dreamer to release that card for WrestlePalooza. And is it a one-night, two-night? People got to buy tickets for that, man. Let us know. Is it a one-night or a two-night event? I don't know, but ECW definitely has the talent all around to get there and give us a hell of a night for 2 nights there. Aleister Black with the win here tonight.